Hey there viewers, our topic for today's video is 10 things rich people never waste their money on. But before starting the video, if you have not subscribed to my channel Beaming Wink, please make sure to subscribe it. Wealthy people can buy anything and everything they want, right? Well, that might be true. It doesn't mean the rich are out there for dropping dollars bill left and right. In fact, they can be quite fragile. These are some of the things they never buy. Number 1. Extreme inheritance. It's fancy to think we can all leave a mountain of money to our children and grandchildren, so they don't have to budget as we did. But large inheritance are something rich people don't use their money for. Why? Well, Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg both said they want their children to find their way rather than relying on a handout. According to CNBC, instead, both billionaires are giving significant portions of their fortunes to charity to help those who need it most. Number 2. TV channels and video games. Rich people didn't amass their fortune sitting around starting the screen all day. That's why they don't waste money on jumbo TV packages or the latest video games. According to 2015 data from Nielsen, adults in households with annual income below $25,000 spent considerably more time consuming media compared to adults in households with annual incomes over $75,000. We expected high-income households to own more devices, but we did not anticipate that low-income consumers of all devices had greater usage, said Galen Anich. Number 3. Luxurious brands. Millionaires can afford the latest fashions from the top designers, but that doesn't mean they're spending their hard-earned money on high-end and apparel. In fact, the founder of IKEA in Gabor Camphor told Newsgeek that he doesn't wear anything that is not from a flea market to set a good example. And Bill Gates told Time that he still wears a $10 watch despite being able to afford a closet full of Rolexes. They are the money tricks that can save you $100,000 a month. Number 4. An overpriced home. Although their home buying budget is considerably higher, rich people still look for deals. They want to feel like they are getting the most value for their dollar and not like they're getting ripped off. Yes, they might be spending millions, but they are going to try to bargain with the least price like anyone else. Some wealthy individuals even go so far as not to purchase an extravagant home at all. According to US News and World Report, Warren Buffett may be the third richest person in the world, but he still lives in a home he bought in 1958 for $31,500. Buying instead of renting. Some rich folks are going so far as to not even deal with the hassle of buying a home. Many are opt to rent. According to Extra Mentions and Millionaires host Michael Corbett, renting is more popular than ever, even among the wealthy. While it once made a sense for people who could afford it to buy a home and flip it after 2 years, and the market has improved moderately this year, we are hardly in a boom. Number 6. Pricy Grooming. Everyone needs a trim once in a while, but some famous rich people didn't think it warrants wiping out the wallet. John Cutzel, businessman and billionaire, cuts his own hair, according to Time, and IKEA founder. He told Newsweek that he's had his hair cut when he is developing countries as a way of giving back. Number 7. Multi-credit cards. It's understandable that a wealthy person might not walk around with a ton of cash in their pocket, but don't think for a second that their wallet is filled with a credit card from every bank. Tom Curley told US News and World Report only 8% of rich people use more than one credit card. Meanwhile, 77% of poor people have multiple credit cards. With more cards, there are more fees to keep track of, more finance charges to accrue, and generally, more opportunity to buy things you don't need. Number 8. Late fees. No one likes to pay pesky late fees when they miss a bill or payment, especially rich people. That's why they are diligent about setting up auto pay on all their accounts, from mortgages and car payments to credit cards and insurance. According to David Beck, author of Smart Women Finish Rich, as he told LearnVest, late fees can add up to a fortune. Number 9. Things that don't last. Even if rich people have the money to replace an item that wears out or breaks, they still don't want to waste their money that way. Wealthy people understand that the cheapest route isn't always the most valuable. Peter Bush and CFP with the Horizon Wealth Management in Baton Rouge told LearnVest they can take a long view and consider how what they pay today compares with the net worth over the time. Number 10. Stuff over experiences. Research has shown that money and material things can generate only so much happiness. Instead, it's meaningful experience that lead to a truly fulfilling life. According to James Tardy, author of The Eventual Millionaire, the wealthy choose once in a lifetime experience over new gadgets. As Tardy told The Week, she knows several millionaires that have old iPhones rather than the newest model. Well, that was all from us in today's video. If you like the video, then please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Beaming quick.